Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we lost the jihad for Jerusalem, but we didn't actually lose all of Jerusalem. We somehow managed to hold on to one holding here. Well, I say somehow, but it's because it was occupied in a separate war by England, which I don't know why they had an army down here and why they occupied a holding, but there it is. We actually also kept this one county up here too, which is outside of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. This is the one that our vassal king of Jerusalem previously conquered in a holy war. And I think this is actually really important because it means that we get to hold onto the Kingdom of Jerusalem, the title. And that's important because, well, here's how I think it works. I think if a crusade is called and the kingdom title doesn't exist and has never been created, it goes to the winner of the crusade. If there is a claimant of the right religion to the kingdom title, it goes to the claimant. But if the kingdom title exists, I think all of the land just goes to the holder of the kingdom title. That would make sense. So if the next crusade that it's called is called for Jerusalem, which I think is likely, then our vassal king should just end up getting all of it, assuming our side is victorious, which is a safe assumption probably. Anyway, I think for that reason I'm going to not try to take back any land over here until after the next crusade. So we'll see what happens in that and make our decisions accordingly. For now though, we do have this quaint little war with England going on over here, which seems very minor and inconsequential compared to the previous jihad, but we do still want to win. Let's land our 15,000 troops over here. We have a small army from the Kaiser that we can meet up with. I guess we'll just go there. Maybe we can even assault this. Yeah, they're pretty depleted on levy, or garrison. So this should be pretty quick and easy. Oh, I guess we can't because we're not in charge of the siege. Well, we'll just wait here and let things progress naturally. It's almost done anyway. I didn't take note of where those raiders were, but as long as they're not up in my domain, I don't really care. Alright, so we won the siege. I'd like to fight England's army, but they're parked in the mountains here. Means it's probably not a good idea. And unfortunately both of our allies have revolts going on right now, so can't really count on too much help from them. Well, one of our former allies in this case, though we do stay in his war. I'm assuming that England will move out of the mountains once all of the holdings in this county have been taken. My nephew, Prince Walter, has requested to join the Knights Hospitaller in their struggle against the infidel, even though this will forever disinherit him. I don't want you to do that. I want you to stay at court, produce preferably quick children that we can elect to the Empire title in the future, so it's going to cost us piety, but I have to say no. And we have a civil war for elective monarchy in Ireland, okay. Fairly big one as well. Oh, how did you get land over here? This is terrible. Okay, we won another siege. We are still not in charge of the siege ourselves, so we're gonna have to wait and siege it slowly. But England did indeed win their siege, and they are headed up to Perfedwood to fight this army that is, I assume, hostile to them. Belongs to one of my vassals. That's fine, that won't give them any war score or anything. In that case, I think we'll just head up to Powys and assault these holdings back. and then do our very best to never allow them back into the mountains again. They're headed to Shropshire, which is plains. No river crossing, so we'll attack them in there, if possible. And it looks like it is possible. Oh, we lost a siege down here in Brittany to Sicily's army. Well, I guess that's okay. And we have a peasant revolt in Desmond, which we'll just ignore for the time being. Captured a mayor, okay. I think we'll just head to our target duchy and take back some more titles there, or some more holdings. We'll like to get our ticking war score. Let's see. These counties are both hills. I think we'll just split in half and siege both. I don't think we're going to be able to assault anything. Our current numbers. But with a defensive position in the hills, we should be able to win any battles that they throw at us. Oh, and they've attacked Moray again in the mountains. I guess I should have left some troops in there as well to make sure they don't get back in there, but probably okay. Our brother Prince Angus needs an education focus. He's rowdy, affectionate, and haughty. Diplomacy would be okay. Martial would be okay. I guess we'll go with Martial then. It is his best stat as well. Alright, King Patrick is happier with us. King Patrick's justice has brought peace to a troubled province. Fewer crimes are committed and fewer complaints are heard in the province. The peasants have never been happier. So we'll praise him for his sense of justice. Which I don't think improves his opinion, but that's okay. Okay, we get it. He's good at his job. Excellent sense of justice there, Patrick. I've never seen such a sense of justice. It's like a golden aura radiating from your face. Okay, we lost that siege again. Probably not a big deal. I think we'll just continue to fully siege both of our target counties here so we can get ticking war score. Okay, we have improved his opinion again. If we put all of our troops in here, we still wouldn't be able to assault. Can we raise any additional troops at this point? And not without disbanding. What else can we raise here? A few thousand more. We'll bring them down here. I probably raised some stuff elsewhere. Down here. Get rid of them. Maybe down in Jerusalem. Apparently not. Oh, we need to get some troops down in Devon. So you can probably just come around this way. I wake up in the middle of the night, my heart racing and my whole body is feeling strange. What was I really dreaming about? That farmer boy I met earlier. We do like boys, remember? Or Huma kissing me. Huma? Who is Huma? A courtier of, or a guardian? I guess we would be in his court. Or we should just try to go to sleep. I think we'll just try to get to sleep, either way. Okay. Another siege lost to the English there, that's fine. We need to appoint a new commander. New Grandmaster of the Knights Templar, I suppose. I think I just saw the previous one die there. Alright, you can just come straight across here. And at this point, the English army here is pretty depleted thanks to, I assume, siege events. We might want to go and just attack it, even though it's mountains. I guess we're going to give him the opportunity to re-raise a larger army if we destroy this one. That's okay, we should be able to take it. Oh, I guess they've had a succession over there. Yeah, they only have 3,000 troops, so... this war is basically over, I think. So we did win that battle. We can assault some holdings here, I'll do it. %. This should give us 100. So I'll enforce demands. Hope that we actually get the lad this time. And we did, okay. So our claimant gained the land. She's currently revolting against the King of Wales. Which I kind of would prefer if she wasn't, but it's not a big deal. Just over council power. Okay, well, let's see. Our peasant revolt also at 100% thanks to Munster, I guess. We can end this too. We can't execute him. Needs to be approved by the council. Well, that's fine. We'll just leave him in prison. Get everything else disbanded. So I'm probably not going to go and help either Aquitaine or the Holy Roman Empire with their revolts. We do have a dangerous faction that just popped up as well. Also over council power. I guess Martin here. We might be able to get him out. Yeah, that's a fairly reasonable gift. And we can give him a title. Plotting to fabricate a claim on Norfolk. I guess we don't care about that probably. Alright, a son was born to our heir, named Patrick, okay. And I think we'll probably stay at peace for a little while here. You have some angry vassals. Back to making money, which is good. Our kinsman needs a childhood focus. He's pretty good at diplomacy already. Let's go for humility. Seems fine. And how old are we? We're 15, so we'll be coming of age pretty soon. I guess we should probably arrange a betrothal for ourselves. So we do have reduced fertility, of course, but should still... Well, I guess we could maybe choose a political marriage rather than one for genetic reasons, if we're likely to have fewer children anyway. So if we end up becoming Midas touched, that will basically cancel out the fertility penalty. If there's a good genius available, I might just take one. 13-year-old genius? We have to wait 2 years to get married. I think this seems fine. Well, let's just look for any important princesses, maybe? See what we might be missing out on. Seems to all be courtiers. Could marry a duchess and potentially just gain some land that way, but that actually is unlikely, I think, due to the different succession laws that would be in effect in the two titles. They wouldn't end up going to the same person. Yeah, we'll just go for the genius. We'll lose some prestige from this, but not a big deal. Our retinue is almost replenished. I guess we'll bring it back up here. And our court chaplain is not doing anything. Let's get him to work. Suspect we might have some land down here. Very little left, actually. Just the most recently conquered duchy from our Holy War. Well, let's get started converting it. Is the land that we have down in Jerusalem still converted or not? It is not. Maybe convert that at some point. I wouldn't be too surprised if the Fatimids tried to declare a holy war on us at some point as well, but if that was the case, it would just be them fighting us, not any of their vassals as it was in the Jihad. I think also potentially other Muslim rulers could join, but not as vassals, which was, I think, the main source of his extra troops. I think we would be able to handle that. We definitely want to keep the small amount of land that we still have down there. And when are we going to be coming of age? In May. Alright, we have a new Duke of Northumberland, apparently, who thinks he's a powerful vassal and wants to be on the council, even though he's not especially good at anything. We can appoint him commander, but that won't appease him, unfortunately. Well, I guess he is the best person for the job, so we may as well. Who isn't already on the council, I mean. And let's see, I guess we should probably consider spending some gold on some upgrades. We do have all of the castle towns maxed out. I think we'll just continue building some cheaper holdings in these newer castles. Sure, the Shiltron training ground. Guess we should get some of our cultural units. Is there anything cheap in here? I guess we could build a shipyard, but I don't really tend to use my own fleets from my domain, since it costs a lot of money and you can just use your vassals instead. We'll build a castle walls here, though. Nothing is cheap here. We're getting a bit low on money for my liking, so we'll just switch to the absolute cheapest thing we can find, which is nothing over here, really. That's fine, that will do for now. And let's just wait until we come of age and see how our education turns out. It's kind of unfortunate that we're going to have to wait probably a couple of years until we get married and gain the benefit from our wife's stats, but they are going to be very good stats once that happens. There's an intrigue focus as well, so she might make a good spy master. Alright, our regency's ended. I finished my education in stewardship. I find that I have some talent for it. So we're a fortune builder, which is okay. It's plus 10% fertility, so it doesn't fully cancel out the penalty. But it is pretty good. The more I think about it, the more I see how things are wrongfully denied me. So we're going to become envious, which is not great, but it's okay, I suppose. I like to climb, wrestle, and run, and as I grow older, I'm beginning to notice that I'm physically stronger than others. I will always speak my mind, so we become honest. More diplomacy is okay, I suppose, as well. Alright. Could be worse, I guess. Good stewardship, at least. Will help out our income. And more diplomacy would be nice. But I suppose it is what it is. So let's choose an ambition, I guess. The only one available is to become a paragon of virtue. So we'll take that. And I guess we could use our focus to maybe make up for some of our deficiencies in diplomacy. And no real point to choose the family focus yet, I think, if we're not married, but that would greatly increase our chances of having some children with our genius wife. We'll choose something that I don't usually choose for the time being, and then maybe switch to family later. Seduction? Also improve our fertility? Maybe do some sleeping around before we get married? Sure, let's do this. Why not? Okay, well, that is going to do it for this episode. So, thanks for watching, and join me again next time.